Slop City Podcast!
Oh, that's beautiful.
No, I can't. I have these two dumb bitches podcast studio in my dining room, okay?
It's the calm before the storm. Sorry about that.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Are we live on TV?
Oh. That was a good clap, but I wasn't ready for the second one. Okay, but that one, I was there for it. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it at Randall Arkash's studio. It is a beautiful Sunday here in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm not sure of the weather. I would say it's probably 66 degrees. That sounds about right to me.
About 7. It says 62. It was about 70 when I got here.
It is Sunday, November 10th. We've got a beautiful day. The Chiefs just won their game.
They did?
They did. And boy, they did not deserve to win, but then they did at the end because the Broncos were about to kick a field goal, win the game, 1 second left. Score was 14 Broncos, 16 Chiefs. But Denver Broncos, 1 second left.
I was
they
going
were
to say
about
the
to
Boston
kick.
Broncos.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I was like, who are the Broncos?
God damn. Oh, God. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got the Boston Broncos with the ball. They're about to kick a field goal, 1 second left. They're going to win this game. The Boston Broncos, they're going to do it. They're about to take the Chiefs from their undefeated season from 8-0 to 8-1. The Boston Broncos are about to do it, guys. Here they go. They are getting set up for the kick right now. Boston Broncos kicker is ready. Boston Broncos kicker, kick the ball. Oh, God, we've got a chief.
Intercepted?
A Columbia chief just enter. No, they blocked the punt. They blocked it.
Is that
they
allowed?
Blocked the kick. Yeah, that's what happened.
Are they allowed to block it?
They blocked it. Dude, we should watch a replay.
What did they do? Jump up in the air?
Yeah, dude. But I didn't even get to see it fully because we were watching the Boston Broncos playing the Kansas City Chiefs on my cell phone on NFL Plus that I had to buy that one day when I couldn't get the game. Remember, it was really upsetting.
And you were sitting on your laptop in the car going.
I mean, I understand why people are always leaving comments saying, like, is the girl in the passenger seat okay? What? Why can't she stop moving?
Who would say that?
People.
They know you on the podcast.
No, dude. People say it. It's mostly like
on Slop City?
No.
Oh, I'm like, people know you.
No. Not on Slop City. Most people understand here. We're a very forgiving crew here at Slop City. I mean, most people here are very understanding. Actually, they're like, hey, it's very cool, your neurodivergent. It's so cool that I watch 2 women with autism and ADHD weekly. And I am not just throwing that around as a joke. I took a test and had an alarming score. And I told my therapist that this week.
What'd she say?
They
said, hey, look, if you take an online test, there's no value to that, ma'am.
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about? I took it on BuzzFeed.com. Look, and I had it printed out. and they were like, what the fuck?
They were like, what is this other one? Which Disney princess are you?
I was like, can you believe it? They gave me fucking Cinderella. Who the fuck? What the fuck about me is Cinderella?
I've been sick all week.
Barbara, you have?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, I'm so sorry.
Randy goes, ooh.
Okay, before we move on to your sickness, I really want to show you this
I
play.
got to understand, though, how you can block a punt.
I know, so I'm going to show you. Well, they blocked the kick, but you can call it,
No, we'll get demonetized.
We're not, but, we will if I even just show it.
Oh, for sure.
Even a snippet.
Especially if it's NFL.
God, but is there...
Watch it, not put it on for everybody to see.
Yes, could we do that
yeah.
so everybody can see Libbie's live reaction to the game that happened today? Because you guys are listening to this on Tuesday, November 12th.
Hopefully. If Randy's got
Oh, yeah, if
And he's
Randy
gonna-
has the stamina and the wherewithal to get
Right.
it up. And if he doesn't, then it's fine. It's going to be later this week. But you guys are all going to be thinking about this freaking game, okay? Because if you're a sports fanatic like me and you love the Boston Broncos.
Yeah, well, at least they're not the Denver Nuggets. That's the worst name ever.
It really fucking is. And like, if I was a Denver Nuggets fan, don't get me wrong, I would lean the fuck into it. I would lean in so hard. I'd be like, what are you talking? I'll fight anyone who says a nugget's stupid. I would constantly be like, don't you touch our nugget. Like talking about the mascot, I'd be like, you leave our nugget alone.
Harry's always like, I got to get to a Nugget game. I'm like, don't ever say that.
Why would he say the full thing? Be like, I got to make it to a Denver Nuggets game. Don't be like, I got to make it to a Nuggets game. Like, what are you talking about?
When I hear Nuggets, I think of turds.
Immediately.
Especially the turds I've been having lately. Hard turds.
Man.
All right. So Denver Nuggets.
Let's put a pin in the
took over the
turds, though.
Chiefs.
Because I wanna talk about the turds, because about the dream I had, okay?
Okay.
So we're gonna watch this, and you guys are gonna get to watch Libbie's reaction to this. And man, it was so fun. Because here's the deal: Chiefs today played like fucking shit. They played terribly. It was not good. It was. I mean,
Was Taylor there?
Taylor was there and looking like a fucking presidential candidate.
Okay.
She straight up looking like Jackie O, bitch. I can't wait to show you her picture after. Okay, so let's watch this. Okay, blocked last second field goal. And I am going to just play this.
Okay, quite the finish here in the Broncos-Chiefs game. So the Chiefs are trying to remain undefeated.
Who's
They're
this
8-0,
loser
but
talking?
Denver is in a great situation to knock them off and improve their own record.
How the fuck is it that this guy right here can put this shit on YouTube and talk about it and
He
not have any
he might be sharing.
backlash like we do?
He might be sharing.
He's a fucking cuck.
He might be sharing money with the people.
Bro, the fact that Randy just used a word like backlash to describe this situation shows you that he is a real ass MF. He's ready to throw fucking bones for. He's ready to throw some fucking hands for us. Are you kidding? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was literally talking today on the drive home with Rafe about like how there's just some people that need to get punched, you know? So just a few people I
Yeah.
know that just need to get punched, you know?
Yeah. Who?
I mean, I'm not going to say it on here, but
Nick Fuentes?
who the fuck is that?
Your body, my choice guy.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so should we watch this one or watch another one?
I want to watch the one that happened today.
Well, this is it.
Well, watch it. I just didn't want to hear that freaking nerd talk.
What about this? Chiefs win. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dig Productions. An hour ago, and it already has
I'm on.
13,000 views. Now, that's that one fella that's married to that little gal who loves Trump, right?
Yeah, well. Okay, here it is. Here it is. See that shit? Oh, there it was. It was that motherfucker right there.
How do you win from that?
Because, look, the score was 14-16. There
Okay.
was 1 second left. The Boston Broncos were about to kick a field goal. That field goal is worth 3 points in this scenario.
Okay, so
not one like normally after a touchdown.
I thought the score was the other way around.
Yeah.
I just looked at it.
No.
So, in the history of the Boston Broncos,
That's
is there a
beagle.
seal outside?
No, it's a beagle. Anytime I hear a dog doing that, I know it's a
The
fucking
I
beagle
hate
right
beagles.
away.
I shouldn't say I hate beagles. I hate when beagles bark like that.
Yeah, because
Arr, arr, arr.
Royce is half beagle, so you can't say that you don't like my little dog, my little white dog.
Well, listen, Barbara. Has there ever in the history of football somebody blocked the kick like that?
Oh, yeah. It is very, very rare. Like, this is how rare it is that the mansplaining and Rafe while we were watching this game, like right when because we were so pissed off at this game because the Chiefs have been having a lot of problems. Like, their offense is really bad. So those are the people that are, trying to like get the touchdowns and all that. Their offense is just not working. There's been a lot of injuries. And then we just do some really dumb things sometimes that aggravate Rafe and I. Like just play. I feel like they don't do a lot of like any like deep pass plays, but they don't do that because everyone is covering the guy back there because they know that Mahomes can make that throw. So basically, they're always covering the guy in the back. So then Mahomes gets forced to do these shorter passes.
So let me ask you this. Have you ever played professional football?
No.
Okay.
No, dude. I literally,
The fact that you're like, what these guys need to be doing.
oh, dude, that's what we are fucking psychotic.
And never played football
If you heard,
in your life.
if you heard the things that I say during games, I said something. I go, man, that was a good tackle. And Rafe goes, okay, offensive players don't tackle. It's a block. And I go, okay, whatever.
You knew what I meant,
I was
Rafe.
like, shut up, bitch.
You knew what I meant.
You dumb motherfucker. And then, but so right before this is about to happen, we premeditated this whole thing. We saw it was going to happen. We had like 5 minutes left. Score was still 14-16. We're like, oh, these fucking Boston Broncos, they're going to hold this ball for as long as they can. And then they're going to dwindle the fucking time down. And then they're going to get a fucking field goal and they're going to win the fucking game. So then that starts all happening in front of Rafe and I's eyes. And Rafe is very emotionally invested in these games. But he'll start to get so mad that he starts to get like reasonable. I don't know how to explain it other than this. It's like, so we're here 1 second. Broncos are lining up and Rafe goes, oh boy. Well, we either need a bad hold on.
Kick.
He said we either need a block, we need a blocked kick, or we need a bad snap. Those are the two things
What's a bad
that
snap?
can happen here. Is the guy that's giving the fucking ball to the kicker, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
there's a dude, he snaps the ball behind his legs, and then some guy's got his fucking hand there, the ball, like the snap.
And then they say,
And then-
hut two.
Yeah, they say whatever various things they say. And Libbie, they say some weird stuff.
Is it code for
Oh,
something? Like, kick
yes.
it to the left.
Yes. Oh, and sometimes I hear the word milk. I've heard the word milk during a football game. They're like, milk, no, 7, 9. And I'm like, huh?
Like,
That
everybody
guy
okay?
just say, and it's always Mahomes.
He's like, come over here and milk me from behind while I'm tossing this ball back to you. Because doesn't he do it between his legs?
yeah, he does it between his legs
God,
like a
it's
milker.
so nerdy.
Oh, dude, it's literally like trying to be these toxic mass guys. I'm like, dude, you guys are literally ready for anal. You are so much more ready for anal than a lot of people because these guys are stretching like a ton. I mean, I bet a lot of these guys can touch their feet. And that is a big deal. When
It
you
is?
get older, yeah. Can you touch your feet if you stand up right now?
Yeah.
All the way down?
Yeah.
Like you can stretch all the way down.
Yeah, no problem.
That's great. A lot of people look at me, bitch. Look at me. There are a lot of these dudes out here doing this. They're like, like they're freaking out. They can't even they're like, oh, my back. Like, oh, it's like pathetic.
They need
I
to
saw-
stretch out their hammies.
Listen, I know it's like a judgment-free zone at Planet Fitness, but there was this one time I saw a guy, he was like trying to stretch and he was making those sounds.
Does it hurt?
Yeah, for sure. But I was still just like, bro, do this at home.
Did you point to the uncle arm and be like,
Yeah, I was like, hey, I look at him, I go, shh, keep it down. I go, sir, come on. You're being ridiculous.
you're being dramatic? I'm going to stand up now and see if I can stretch. 'Cause
Yeah,
if I
'cause
can't.
I can put my hands down like on the ground.
Oh, I can't do that.
Yeah.
You said touch your toes, though.
Okay. Yeah.
There's a difference.
It's like here. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
It's been happening 10 to 15 times a day.
Libby, that's bad, and it's been happening more. Dude, we were before our show in Cleveland, and Libby's knee popped out of place, and I was so scared that she wasn't gonna get it back out or back in by the time that
And
it
it's
was
taking
showtime.
longer each time.
Yeah, and that's
Oh.
scary. Yeah, Barbara, that's scary. That scares me. Well, I don't. Guys, it's just water weight.
Well, I'll stretch in a few moments. When
Yeah, you do your thing.
when my
But
leg goes back to normal.
yeah, guys.
And I just want to say,
Case.
I think that's what's happening. I don't think my kneecap is popping all the way out, but I think it's shifting just enough where it hurts really bad for a couple seconds till I move my leg around and it moves back in.
Barbara,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna pop your knee back into place.
I wish you could. I wish I could.
Well, I'd like to go ahead and thank.
Show me Taylor.
Oh, I've got it right here, baby. Sorry, I got.
Look at her mother.
Yeah, Taylor Swift's with her mom. They're wearing inside out. Taylor's wearing a red jacket and a black tank top, and her mother's wearing a black blazer.
I think
Well.
Taylor's wearing a black corset.
Barbara, what did I say?
You said a black tank.
No, Barbara, that's a tank top. If anybody, that is a tank top. Oh, Lord. We tried to do too much action.
I think what's happening is when I'm sitting, I'm putting my leg back like this, like I always do. And I think that's when it's doing it.
Oh, like you need to keep your leg, like.
I need to keep it down like this or extended, not back. But it's.
Yeah. Guys, this is going to be the stretch portion of our show. If you have any kind of stretch you need to do, a deep breath, go ahead and do that now, because. Yeah, well, she's going to stretch down. Ooh, yes, ma'am. That's what's up. Look at that flexible shouty. Look at that flexible lipedema shouty. Shouty. Ooh. Oh. Oh, God.
Yeah, well, there's a woman that's behind me trying to touch my buttocks.
Yeah, there's a man over there. He's a man. Yeah.
I just want to say I got a new personal trainer and my knee was popping out like 100 times that day. And Harry's like, just ask her if she knows what's up with it. I go, she doesn't know. He goes, just ask her. So I asked her and she's like, well, I'm not a doctor. I was like, I should have followed my instinct.
Yeah. I mean,
She's like, I don't know. Yeah, you should get it checked out. And then I went into the whole thing about like fat people go to the doctor for their knees. There's nothing they can do.
Yeah,
So
and then you started crying, and she was like, okay, what's
she's like, I'm not going to take you on as a client.
how many sessions have you had with her?
Just one.
Well, Barbara, that's wonderful.
She's not what I wanted,
No.
but I'm going to try her. I want somebody who shows me how to lift weights right.
Yeah,
And she's more wanting me to do functional movements,
for sure.
which is both good.
Well, and the functional movements, in a way, like, are part of weightlifting. Like, when you're doing the hinges and all that, the hinging is how you do, like, deadlifts and shit. So, I don't know. Have you tried the Smith machines?
Hell no.
Okay. What, just
It's-
because you don't know how to do it?
Yeah, I'm not. It's scary enough just going over to the barbell station,
Yeah.
the dumbbells.
Well, the Smith machine's kind of nice because it's in a set place. So you don't have to be relying on your body as much. Like, you're kind of, I mean, you know what I mean?
I just don't want to
Instead
go
of,
over there 'cause
freelifting.
I
shit.
always see people there doing the hip thing.
Oh, God.
All the girls getting the buns and then the guys doing the.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest. I don't think I want to do any shoulder stuff ever again.
Why?
I just don't like it. I don't like how it makes my shoulders feel. It makes me feel weird. I mean, maybe I just need to do really, really light weights for the next portion of my life.
Which shoulder exercises are you talking about?
I mean, even the like push-up stuff, I'm like, I don't like that. Like, I feel like I hear stuff like that crackling. And I feel like I've heard that from people, from doctors that are like, yeah, don't be doing shoulder stuff.
Like this. What about this shoulder stuff?
Damn.
All right. So
Damn, you got me good on that.
back to the Chiefs.
Well, that was it. I just wanted you to see that was how
So they
won
ended
the
up
game.
winning because they blocked it.
Yes, which is great.
Who blocked it?
Some
Random guy.
yeah. Well,
it wasn't Taylor Swift's boyfriend.
No, it was not. It was a Chiefs player that blocked it.
Look how cute she is just sitting there.
I know.
It's so unfair.
I know. I feel like her boobs are getting bigger, and I don't know if she's hyping them up a little more or what's going on.
She's hyping him up for daddy.
I think that's
She's
what
like,
she's doing.
You like those?
Oh, yeah. I think she taped those fuckers up today. I'll tell you that. I know a taped up tit when I see a taped up tit.
I mean, she's just beautiful.
Truly stunning.
No, ready?
Truly stunning.
Look at the mom, just as cute as can be sitting there.
Yeah, her little mother's just adorable.
Her
and then
mother's like, Barbara, there's a shoe over there.
her mother's like, Taylor, where are we? What's going on?
Imagine being that guy sitting right in front of Taylor.
Yeah.
How many times would you turn around? And you're going to say 0.
Yeah, I couldn't even do it when I was down there. I
just-
turned around for 1 second while everyone looked, and I felt like the world's biggest creep because I was like, I don't know. It's like I am a Swiftie, but I also am like, if I met Taylor Swift, I would not be like, oh my God, so like, do you take showers?
Whoa!
You know,
I
like,
would certainly hope not.
you know, there's some crazy ass whores that are like, oh my God, so like, what is your house like? What is it like to be in a jet all the time? It's like, yeah, she doesn't get to have a normal life anymore.
Well,
can't
if I was
imagine.
sitting there where that guy was, I would turn around and I would do one of these. And she'd be like, oh, she's so cute. Have that older lady come in here.
Yeah. Yeah, she would.
Or I'd go,
Okay,
I want to come
I have a question.
in. Yeah.
What do we need to do so that we can get you to a Chiefs game? With
Oh,
me one
never.
time?
Not
You'll
going.
never go?
No, that is too much action.
You'll never go in your life.
Unless I have one of those boxes where I
Okay.
can roll my little cart
okay.
into a box.
But we can do that. I can do that for you.
Yeah.
I have a box that we can go to.
how do you,
Would you please?
it's just a lot. They last too long.
I know, but it's so
And you're just like,
fun. But we're undefeated right now. Like this is the time, this is the year to go to a Chiefs game if you're ever going to go to a Chiefs game in your life. And I have a box. We can be sitting in one of those cush boxes. It's
Well,
not my box.
here's
It's a
my
friend's box.
only 2 ways I'll go. If I'm sitting where that man is sitting or sitting in the box with Taylor.
Okay, so you wouldn't. What you're telling me is you're not going to go to a Chiefs game with me.
Hey, those things could happen.
But I said But I can offer you a box. First, you said a box, and
Then
now
I
you're
thought of-
backtracking.
But then I thought about how long football games last and the trauma that I have in my brain from hearing football game sounds.
Yeah, you're right.
Indescribable as a kid.
Okay, well, you're out.
Because I associate football with
Remember the
Cold.
Titans?
very cold weather,
Mm-hmm.
the house that smelled like, you know when people have a fireplace and they don't clean their chimney and it stinks in there?
Yeah.
Those are the 2 sounds. 2 things.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there you go. There you have it,
Get
guys.
me in that box with Taylor. I'll be there.
There you have it, guys. Libbie Higgins has set unrealistic expectations that she is going to get in a Taylor Swift's box.
Is
So-
it unrealistic?
Or Travis Kelce's. No, it's
Zach
actually
Townsend
not.
was in there
Zach Townsend was in there. It's really
having
not.
a good old time.
Yeah, we know. We touch that guy. We know that guy. I don't know if I'd consider him a friend, but I'd consider him a colleague.
Nobody knows what's going to happen.
What do you
Did-
mean? Just
did
in
I-
the world?
Did I think I was going to have the biggest turd come out of my butt into Randy's toilet earlier? No. Thought I was
Oh.
going to be a little ball nugget.
You thought it was just going to be a little dinker.
And I thought it was a dinker until I stood up and glanced
Yeah.
into what I can only describe as a shoe in the toilet. And I thought, who put my shoe in there? There's a brown shoe in the toilet.
Oh my God, is there a cobbler somewhere here that left a little shoe? Oh my
a
God.
little shoe. This is a shoe for a grown man. Good God. It was alarm. I went like this. And then I go, should I take a picture? Because that's how big it was.
So it was out of was it a fish out of water?
No.
It was all.
And the whole time I'm like, I can't believe I'm in here doing this in Randy's bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, they say there's two things you shouldn't talk about, and that one of them is poop, and what's the other one?
religion
Religion.
or politics.
Love religion.
Well, here's what I'll tell you. I had a dream last night about a turd, and I don't know why, but when you said the biggest turd in the world, it just like,
Spark your
Click.
memory.
dude, I don't know why I was pooping in a bedpan. But
In your dream?
in my dream, I was like sitting on the couch or something. I don't know if I was in a hotel with me, Rafe, and Bo, but that's all that there was in there was me, Rafe, and Bo. And I mean,
In a bedpan.
I had a bedpan and pooped. I mean, the largest. In my dream, and it was like very weird because I was trying to poop in the bedpan and not have Rafe notice while he's sitting on like the same couch as me. He was in the same room as me. Like it was very, I was like, okay, don't let him see, or what, I don't know. So either way, it was like, I like tried pulling the bedpan out of me while I was like sitting, trying to be like really sneaky or whatever. Either way, Bo like came up and like he jumped in the bedpan. It was very gross. But there was like basically like and then the dream ended. That's all I remember. But I just remember pooping in this bedpan and trying to be so quiet and like be like, haha, I can't let Rafe see. I had to poop in the bedpan. It's like, what?
Have you ever used a bedpan?
No, never used a bedpan in my life.
I've had one placed underneath me. And I don't know how people do it.
There is, I agree. I am so, there's no way.
Can you search how to use a bedpan on
Oh,
WikiHow?
God, I don't want to use a bedpan at all.
Because when I was on it, it was right under my butt cheeks. How would a turd get out of your butt?
How to position a bedpan.
Oh, Lord. Preparing the procedure. Why do they have to call it a procedure?
Oh, God. It's like preparing the poopy. ... Bedpans make bowel movements and urination easier and more hygienic for people who cannot easily go to and from a bathroom due to illness.
There's nothing hygienic about pissing on yourself.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, unless you've got I mean, I don't even, there's no way that if I'm laying here in a bedpan that I'm going to pee fully in there. I'm pissing all over.
Right. That's what I thought.
Okay, so let's see.
All right. He's thinking, God, I love this guy.
Preparing the procedure. And the photo they have is clearly someone who needs care. And what looks like a guy who does not know how to care for this person.
I think that person lying there is deceased.
Yeah. The fact that there's just a ... coming out of his thoughts.
He's like, what do I do with this? Do I drink out of it? Do I?
Explain the procedure. Greet the patient and explain that you are going to help them use the bedpan. Show patience and compassion, as this can be an uncomfortable and embarrassing situation for the
Okay,
patient.
he's not being patient. He's going ...
Yeah, he's like, oh, God.
He's like, all right already.
He's like, the worst part of my day. I mean, that's what this guy's thinking.
Assure the patient that you know what to do and will make the experience as pleasant as possible. We are going to have a great time today when you use your bedpan. It's going to be a most unforgettable situation for you?
Okay, guys. So what explaining everything to the patient beforehand can help calm your patient. So, okay. So, all right, I'm going to be taking your little sheet and I'm going to open it up so your anus and rectum are fully exposed. It's like, don't do that. Don't fully explain the procedure.
I'm
Just
gonna
be like,
roll
hey,
you
Dale.
over.
Hey, Dale, sit tight, brother. That's what I would say.
I'm gonna roll
just
you
say-
over and on top of this bedpan.
I think they use some cool tricks though. Like they use a sheet that like, they're like, okay, we got the guy, we got the suspect, and they're jostling them in the sheet. ... Okay, that's great.
Whoa.
Wash your hands
With
and
cum.
put on gloves. Yeah, make sure to wash your hands with some very sterile cum. Wash your hands thoroughly with hot water and soap. Okay, great. So that's the first one. Oh, provide privacy. Provide privacy.
The arrow.
Yeah, so that means you're gonna get the fuck out of there. Okay, so
No,
it says
you're in there, but you don't want anybody else to come in, right?
keep the patient's legs covered with a blanket or sheet until you're ready to position the bedpan. Okay. Oh, here it is. Protect the sheets. Listen, it might be that sheet move. If possible, set a protective pad or towel beneath the patient to help prevent the sheets from being soiled.
Soiled.
God.
Whoa.
Warm the bedpan? What?
Fill the
You
bedpan
warm
with
the-
warm water so that is a piece of cold metal.
Sound off in the comments if you warm the bedpan every time. You know what they should do? They don't need to be doing this fucking tea kettle situation. I mean, this motherfucker's got to be like, okay, Dale, I'll be right back. I've got to go warm your bedpan. Give me just a moment. I'm putting on the Keurig. No, I'm kidding. We've got a tank. It's this really cool thing. It boils the water. You just press a little button on it. It boils the water right up. It's like, okay. You don't need to be doing that. Buy one of those fucking towel warmer things that these ladies be using for their dogs.
Or
on
just
TikTok.
put it under your shirt. Just put it against your body and warm it up.
Yeah. I am curious if people are warming the bedpans because I have a feeling they are not. Ooh, how to
Oh.
hold in poop when you can't get to a bathroom. We're going to check that out next.
Oh,
for
yeah.
Sure. Okay, so warm the bedpan. Sprinkle the edge with talcum powder. Yeah. Are you looking for another class action lawsuit at your hospital?
Was
Great.
it talcum that caused all those people to get cancer?
Talc, yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm assuming talc is...
Do you have yeah, go ahead.
The powder will make it easier to slide the bedpan beneath the patient. Only do this if the patient does not have any bed sores or cuts on their buttocks. Do not use talcum powder if the patient has any open wounds because the talcum powder will immediately kill
Give them
them
cancer.
and give them cancer, and you will be forced
To pay a class action lawsuit.
fill the bedpan with just enough water to cover the bottom. Oh, so it's like a little toilet. Okay. Oh, this guy.
Okay, so he is not deceased. Yeah, buddy, give me a tip. I'll
Ask,
pay up.
ask the patient to remove their bottoms and do it like this. Okay, I need your bottoms here.
Wait, what? Oh, I was thinking their butt. I'm like, what? Yeah, can you take off your little dirty, soiled underwear and let me lick it for you?
Yeah.
Assist the patient if they're unable to do it alone.
If the patient's wearing a gown with an opening in the back, leave the gown on. If the gown has no opening, okay, great. Pull the top sheet or blanket back at this time. Okay? Now, placing the bedpan. We're going to lower the bed. Lower the bed as far as possible to reduce the risk of injury if the patient falls during the procedure.
Whoa.
The procedure. Lower the head of the bed at this time. Okay, great. That's great. Okay, wow. I am fucking sick of this nurse.
He's jerking off.
This guy.
He's jerking off.
That guy
Yeah.
is 100% jerking off right
Yeah,
now.
lay flat. Yeah. Come on.
What the
Lay flat.
what the fuck is this guy doing?
Lay flat. Come on. I love it when somebody lays flat.
I mean, I am just fucking floored at this. Also, what are you wouldn't be thinking about somebody laying there. Is he thinking about his patient being dead? I think that's what
He's
it is.
thinking about his previous patient.
He's
She
thinking
had black hair.
He's like, man, I wish this guy would die like that lady did. I wish everyone was dead.
And he's doing the backhanded one.
Oh, God. He really is jerking off backhanded. Oh, Lord. What a fucking weirdo. Instruct the patient to lie on their back. Okay, maybe put a blur, not a thought bubble then. WikiHow.
Yeah, WikiHow wants you to telepathically tell them what to do.
Yeah, that's good. So you're instructing the patient,
Ooh.
place the bedpan next to the patient, and then you position the bedpan as close as possible before moving the patient. Causes less strain on them.
Ooh, but
help-
that guy still got his little panties on.
Yep. Help the patient shift away from the bed. All right. So this is where you do the jostle, where you do the push them away, and then you roll them back onto their bedpan to do their procedure.
Oh, there's a bottom.
Oh, we got a bottom. Oh,
Yeah,
and
you
this
did.
guy, unfortunately, is sunburned. The very top. Oh, God, that is. Boy, this guy is in the hospital because he has E. coli from the Lake of the Ozarks. And he got burned bad. What a burn.
Place the bedpan under the patient's buttocks.
Okay, great. There you go. So that's it, guys. You do
Ease
that.
them to instruct them to ease down onto it. Okay.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
Raise the bedpan.
Raise
There's
the
the
head
head.
of the bed.
There he goes with his ... again. He's like, come on already.
Ask the patient to spread their legs slightly so that you can verify proper bedpan placement, which
Yeah, spread
translates
your little
to
legs. ...
Imagine if he said that. ... You'd be like, what?
You good, sir? Oh, he's giving him a little bit of toilet paper.
Provide toilet paper. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to wipe. How do you wipe your butt if you're laying on top of that metal thing?
Oh, God.
Uh-oh, who's this guy?
Uh-oh. Call for assistance. Step away. Whoa, we've got another guy. So that guy has tagged out. Our other guy, he's on break right now. So this guy is in his regular pants, his daily pants. He's like, listen, I'm not even supposed to be here helping you with this bedpan, but I'm helping some guys out.
We got a shift change coming up. I'm going to write my name on your little board over here.
Oh, Lord.
Removing the bedpan. Ooh.
Wash your hands again. Put on new gloves. Duh. And then, yep, we are.
And then get the hell away.
No, this actually says return swiftly. So this guy is not getting the hell away. This guy is like, uh-oh, I've got to head back.
Got to get some cleansing cloths.
So he is heading back and bringing a basin of warm water, soap, toilet paper, and sanitary cleansing cloths.
Ew.
Lower the head of the bed. Okay, it makes it easier for them to move off the bedpan.
Yeah, I'm pushing your little bottom over.
Yeah, and then you're going to take your gloves and you're going to move your buddy's little bottom over. And man, this guy really has got some interesting burns, some sunburn going on. It's like, I'm not sure what he was wearing.
And now we notice that we have the white guy back.
Yeah, white guy is back for this part. Assist the patient in moving away. Awesome.
Oh, wow.
Slide the bedpan away. Now this looks like we've got some eggs in here. Shaken up. Someone's going to scramble these eggs.
Cover the bedpan with a towel and set it aside for the time being while you eat the eggs. Oh, he's wiping that bottom.
While you eat the eggs. Clean the patient. Okay, wiping a bottom. Hell, sir, I'm going to wipe your bottom, okay? These gloves do have latex. I hope you're not allergic. Okay.
Ooh, give him a little tickle on their buttocks.
Yeah, he's doing more tickling. Ooh,
Then
now
bring a woman in.
Now we've got the woman in at the very end. She comes in to ask him if he'd like a happy ending.
Oh, God.
Oh, she is going to observe or record the content. So
she's horrified.
So this looks like, you know how they
She's like this. Oh.
Yeah, she definitely is not doing well. Look at her. So uncomfortable. Now, you know how they have like court reporters and stuff? She is the bowel movement recorder. So that's what she comes in for.
If necessary, measure and record the output. If she had been in there to measure my output, boy, she would have called the hospital.
She would have straight up called Guinness Book of World Records.
She would have been like, can I just check your butthole? Make sure it's okay.
Now, you're telling me right now that your butthole is not bleeding. That's crazy.
You're telling me that you're not prolapsed right now?
Come on. Come on. You've got hemorrhoids that are coming down so far. What are you talking about?
Ugh.
Oh, she's shook.
Ugh.
She is shook.
Oh,
Dispose
yeah.
of the contents. You just dispose of those in the toilet.
Ew.
Oh, wow. You're going to do a little cleaning. Now, I say they should have, for the bedpan cleaning, me personally, I believe they should have a closed off area that's got a sprayer,
Yeah.
like the kitchen, you know.
Well, sometimes on the toilets in hospitals, they'll have a faucet
Oh,
or sprayer.
ooh, that's nice.
That's very, very nice.
Yeah, to blast your little bedpan.
Yeah. To blast your little bedpan.
Yeah,
You wash
so-
your hands with cum again.
You wash your hands. Is it weird for a man to be helping another man with a bedpan?
Oh, God.
No, dude, you little dummy.
Yeah, we only let the men do it because they're gay.
Ugh,
What a weird question. A 12-year-old boy write that question?
probably.
Wait a minute. Go back down.
What?
Fun in a box. Check out the all-new WikiHow meme game.
Oh my God.
We need that.
I did not even know this was a fucking thing. Oh my God, we need this so bad. Good for them.
You laughed at WikiHow memes. Now you get to make them for yourself.
With a game developed by the real WikiHow team, we've compiled the funniest images and titles on our site. You don't want to miss what we found. You'll laugh harder than you thought you could and want to play again and again.
That's good that WikiHow is self-aware.
I love that they know. They're kind of like, yeah, we've done some very wild things. Oh my God, this picture they chose.
That looks like the band Gorillaz, the Gorillaz video.
Could be, or it could be how to have a punk rock holiday.
What WikiHow is doing is copying off of
Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's no problem, you know?
Limited supply. Yeah.
I want to make sure that I shout out Pamela
Anderson?
Pamela Anderson, yes, for not wearing makeup. We do love you for that. But no, I want to shout out Pamela. She is the fan that we met in Springfield, which it was our first show of our tour.
Yes.
And yeah,
She gave me a Tweety Bird, what's it called?
she gave you like a Tweety Bird baseball shirt.
Baseball shirt, and I wore it on Trail of Tales the other day.
Oh, yes.
So you should see that out in the next 2 months.
Yep. And I'm wearing a Chiefs fucking vintage sweater that she brought to me last night from the year 93.
Where is she getting this stuff?
So this is what's so cool. She told me her and her partner, Bob, I don't know if they're married or
Was
not.
Bob there?
Yeah, Bob was there, and Bob was bad to the bone, dude. Bad to the bone.
Was he bad?
Bad
to the bone.
God, that song's cool.
It really is.
I mean,
bad.
I'll never, ever get
Oh
that.
my God, you scared me.
Oh, Lord, she's got cookies. The little girl's got cookies for her daddy. That's beautiful.
Daddy's cookies.
Daddy's cookie delivery.
Where's Kitty Cat at? Oh.
Oh.
Well, will you send him our kindest regards?
yeah,
thank you.
Send Kitty the kindest regards. How old's Kitty now? 11. How's he? Is he
He's a
this
dapper
happier
old
than
man.
ever? Okay, cool.
Did you make that for your dad? I mean, that's so cute. That's so cute that Randy has a child that brings him things. Like Randy has a child.
Yeah. Yeah, Randy's a daddy. Yeah.
It's wild.
It's very sweet. I'm so excited for my parents to move back to St. Louis. Or not back to, they've never lived here. But they are moving, and I'm excited. So hopefully my mom will make me stuff. Oh, no. I'm not planning on doing any of that. I
was looking at the pinwheels. Oh, I can't eat that
Oh,
stuff.
my
I'm on
God,
a
those are
very
so
strict
cute.
diet.
Look at
sniff
those
it, though.
sugar cookies. Are they sugar cookies?
Smell
Yeah.
'em.
but they look beautiful. Yeah, I'm going to get him a sniff. Oh, God, they are beautiful. Yeah. Randy's got a kid.
I know you've got several kids, but it's just it's weird to think of Randy the rock star and then like Randy's just a regular guy.
Yeah.
Rockstar, regular guy. Is that like where it goes in your brain?
Rock star, regular dad, guy.
Regular old man.
That's a daddy.
Yeah, well, we've got a lot of wonderful little people in this community. It's
There's
just
a lot of
wonderful.
people in the community. She loves her father. That's going to set the ovaries of the female listeners.
They're going to get.
They're going to go into overdrive.
Well, the fact that the.
No,
mean,
they
no.
just want you to get them pregnant.
That was very, very sweet and wholesome. Now, we like to have one sweet and wholesome thing happen on this podcast every week, okay? And that was it.
That was sweet, wholesome corner.
Sweet, wholesome corner. Sweet, whole some corner. Oh. Yeah, man.
So she brought you that.
She brought me this. It's got a little Taylor Swift pin on it. It's so funny how some people really do hate Taylor. Someone saw that they were like, oh, God, ugh.
It's just this regurgitated shit people see on the internet.
100%. I was like, why? I go, why? Like, honestly. And they were like, I just.
But it's like, why?
Yeah, I'm like, why is it not
Quit
okay for me?
regurgitating.
I agree. I'm sick of all these MFs regurgitating stuff,
Okay, so
including me.
where does she get that?
Barbara, she's a thrifter, but that's the little job. Her and her partner, Bob, they fuck, they thrift, they sell it.
That's what I want. I want to do that.
I know.
want to have a thrift store so bad.
So Sophia and I have actually been talking about doing that, like starting a little booth and all that. I think that's something we all should do. It's fun.
I would more rather
enjoy
have
it.
a mail order thing
Yeah, for sure.
than an actual brick and mortar.
Yeah, well, but they were saying like they do it on
Whoa.
eBay and shit.
Oh, they do sell
Yeah,
stuff on eBay?
Sell stuff on
That's
eBay.
what I wanna do,
They were
eBay
like,
and-
that is literally, she goes, that's what I do. That's all we do. And I was like, damn.
I want to do that.
Me too. Sophie and I went thrifting earlier this week, and I was like, we went to the bins. We went to St. Vincent de Paul.
Is that the one that sucks that
the-
we went to?
Yeah, the one that's right by my house. Now they change it to the bins, and it
It
sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I did go to the Salvation Army off of Forest Park
God,
in
that
the
one's
city.
been there forever.
So fucking good. I always find banger shit. I found
Excuse me.
2 motherfucking unopened latch hook Christmas things.
From the 80s?
From the
Did you buy
fucking-
them?
Yes. They're in my house, and we can start working on them
Oh,
tonight.
God, I love latch hook. Well,
One
I'm
of-
not going to your house.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to a hotel?
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
I just can't on the steps.
Okay, yeah, do whatever you got to do, brother. That's okay.
I told you she'd be sad, Randy.
Man, dude, I don't care. You're fine. I literally was
I
thinking
will
about
stay there this weekend for flyover, though.
I was thinking about it today. I was like, maybe she'll get a hotel or whatever. She got like a cheapo depot one or something.
I mean, those steps are daunting.
Yeah, I get it, honeys. It's fine. Yeah, I've got a lot of steps.
I can't drink that.
I want some of these I stole from the other podcast.
But
room.
look at it.
Look, it's got Kansas City Chiefs on them.
Oh,
What are they gonna
do? World champions, Coca-Cola.
World
I
champions.
haven't had a Coke regular.
I stole it from. What are they
It's
going to fucking do?
It's cute, Randy.
What are they going to do?
Randy,
Wait, what if they say, "Hey,
where are all of our
where's
Cokes?
our Cokes?"
What if they were saving those?
They weren't. They were on the floor. Fuck them.
What
are
if
they
they're
gonna do?
collector's items?
Yeah, Barbara, they're done. They're Randy's Cokes now.
How did they have them on the floor and yet they're so cold?
Now,
Well, they weren't. They didn't present well on camera. So they bought these first, and they didn't present well on camera. So they put them on the floor and went and bought other ones that you see now in there.
There's
So-
Coke ones in there?
Yeah, there. I guess you can look around on the other side of the room. There's Coke and Diet Coke on the wall.
I
And
saw
it-
mustard.
if you don't know what we're talking about Randy and the backstabbing, cheating motherfucker that he is. And he is now doing a podcast for Clean Comedy Central, Nate Bargatze.
Oh, Somebody's got to do it.
What's
Yeah.
it called? The Nate Bargatze Network
I think it is.
or something? Nate Land.
Nate Land. Yeah. So this is
They
It's
have
all
a
about
whole-
money, dog. All about money.
all about that money,
To
dog.
have a whole network
Yeah.
is pretty fucking cool.
I mean, badass. So
And
yeah.
has a whole showcase at Zany's now.
whole showcase at sets going on his fucking channel. Millions of people. I can't drink that.
I can't drink it, Randy.
I don't like real sugar. I only like real
I love
sugar
real
in-
sugar. That's my problem.
I only like real sugar in desserts, not in my drinks.
This is a dessert.
Yeah, not to me. But the guys we're talking about is the consumers. These are guys that we know and love. Greg Warren, Sean O'Brien, and Tim Convey. We've talked about him on here multiple times.
Let me ask you: does Sean have a microphone, or does he just yell and it goes through the other guy's microphones?
That
Both.
Sean
It's like
O'Brien.
Tina's bleeding through mine.
Do I bleed
Worse.
through yours?
Yeah, a
Sometimes.
little bit, but it's not. It's controllable.
He's had to change my mic a couple times.
Yeah.
I love
he
that
totally
you
does.
guys did this behind the scenes as to not hurt my feelings.
I'd get here and I'd be like, "Oh, you changed your mic? Oh yeah, well, she's bleeding through her, so I'm gonna try this one." It's not like we were like, "Hey, do you hear how loud she is?"
Yeah.
So
Well-
now I got a nice Shure microphone,
Wow.
and someone in there has your old microphone.
Well, good for that's wonderful.
Who has her old microphone? The old long one.
Greg Warren
Oh,
has the very
Daddy,
Greg
RE20.
Warren.
Daddy Warren.
Greg Warren has a dirty microphone. Sade.
All I want for Christmas is a fish sandwich.
All I want for Christmas is a fish sandwich. Hell yeah.
That's a Greg Warren bit if you don't know.
Greg Warren original. It's funny that we just started talking about Nate Land because yesterday, while we were in Springfield, I got to meet Yakov motherfucking Smirnoff and be on his motherfucking podcast. Me and Rafe were on Yakov Smirnoff's podcast. And
He's a legend, dude.
he is a fucking legend. I mean, oh my God, so cool. But let me tell you. So, okay, when we met him, he was perfect, sweet angel. You know, we're like chit chatting with him, whatever. And somehow we get to talking about like clips for podcasts. Because
Yeah.
he's very new to the podcast game. Yakov is. And I guess he's going to go back on tour. He's been like, he has had a show actually tonight in Springfield. I wish I could have stayed, but we had to record the podcast. So
Yeah, Barbara, we have to do our own podcast.
we're working comedians. So, okay, we meet him or whatever. He's talking about clips or something like that. I go, oh, I actually saw a few of those clips. I go, I was creeping. He goes, what does this mean? What do you mean creeping? You know, and I go, you know, creeping. Like I was like looking through your stuff. And he goes, oh, I guess then I was creeping too. He goes, I did this creep on you guys, on you.
Oh, he did?
He did. He creeped on it. He
Aw.
goes, yes, you use a lot of bad words. And he immediately roasted me for being dirty. And he was like, you know, I asked Chris, like, is she gonna be okay? Like to be like, you know, not curse the whole time on the show, you know, and Chris said, yes, you'll be fine, blah, blah, blah. So if I can ask you to not, you know, use bad words or
Why does he sound just like your mom?
yeah. I don't know. I don't know how to do Yakov's accent.
Is he from your land?
He's from Ukraine.
So what did he think about you being from Belarus?
He was excited AF, and
Was
we
he
told
like,
him like
we
on
must
the
start
podcast.
war.
No, he was very apolitical, as apolitical as you could be.
No, I didn't mean it like, okay, that sounded bad. I meant it like two Eastern Bloc people just like, let's start a war because we are against each other. I didn't mean
Oh.
it like the war in Ukraine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. It was Barbara, you're fine. Don't worry about it. It's
I'm
not that-
canceled.
no, you're not, because if you ask anyone, they're obviously going to be like, yeah, hell yeah, Ukraine. But like, I don't know. I think everything's fucked. And
So you told him on the podcast.
I told him on the podcast that I was from Belarus. We talked about like some really funny like Russian things, and like Rafe told Yakov about how on the first Christmas that he ever came to at my family, he couldn't believe how fucking honest we are. Like when we get a gift in my home, we're like, I don't need this. If we don't need it, we let him know. That part that's probably why people think that my father is on the autism spectrum sometimes, because he just says things that he shouldn't fucking say out loud, whatever. But it is kind of cultural. Like, it's like we just say whatever the fuck. I
And
can't.
did he agree with that?
Oh, he was dying laughing. He goes, yes, yeah. We don't do this anymore in my house, but it used to be like this. You got to learn and blah, blah, blah. Like, you tell Aunt Linda and Sally, I like this gift so much. And we were just like laughing about how you have to kind of learn that, because I did it to Rafe on him and I think it was our first or like second Christmas together. I can't remember, but he got me this thing and I was like, oh, I don't really need this. And like, this is the wrong size. And it's like, I should have just shut the fuck up. But that's where we come from.
How, when will this podcast episode be out?
I'm not sure. Next few weeks, but like, I mean, dude, he just started this podcast and he's like about to go on the road again. I mean, he saw my set last night and he was like, oh, that was so funny. He was very complimentary. Like, he was, and maybe, but he is a clean comic. So it's like and I know that,
I mean, he's got to be. He's been in fucking Branson.
Oh, God, yeah, for sure.
He's got his own theater, right?
Yeah, he has his own theater there. And I guess the plan is like he's going to start touring. So I got to like see some of his stuff last night and everything. And dude, he's going to kill it. He's such a cool dude. So nice. And like, I mean, he loves comedy. For a guy who has been doing comedy as long as he has.
He's 73, dude.
Damn, he's fucking hot for a 73-year-old. I did not realize he was 73. Ow!
Ow, ow, ow!
Damn, Yakov.
How close is Springfield to Branson?
Very close. I think it's like 45 miles.
Oh my God, I love him. Look at him. Look at him.
Love him so fucking much.
People used to goof on him all the time for being in Branson. I'm like, the dude has got it made down there.
I mean, he just kind of got to
He's having a good old time.
Yeah, they were. And I think that's what's cool is that he's kind of like doing this podcast now and coming out. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Like,
They
not
say
that
you
he,
have to make podcasts now.
he literally, I mean, he goes, I see these guys like Joe Rogan and like Theo Vaughn. It's like so crazy. Like these podcasts guys, everybody, people.
I want to change next election with my podcast.
Oh, fuck, dude. He was fucking killing. Like, he's very.
God, I would have been starstruck.
Well, it was funny because he said that. He goes, I don't know why people get starstruck. And he's like,
You're a legend. Dude.
Yeah, and I was kind of like, yeah, I mean, I guess I get it. Like, it's kind of, we're all normal people doing the same thing and blah, blah, blah.
Well.
But I'm also like, you're fucking Yakov Smirnoff.
Wonder what his real last name is.
I don't know.
What's another vodka?
Absolute.
My name is Yakov
Stolichnaya.
Absolute.
My name is Yakov Stolichnaya. I'd be like, damn, bro.
My name is Srečna Novogodina.
My name is Yakov White Claw Black Cherry.
What is Pamela's Instagram? I just saw the
It's not
papers.
like a public one.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah, I thought it was, and it wasn't.
Damn.
So I'm not going to say that. I don't know what her store is online on eBay. Maybe
Yeah,
it's
I need to look at a store.
Yeah, we need to look at her little store. But yeah, dude, Springfield was good to us. I mean, other than Bo was being a little hotel dog and kind of like, what the fuck? Where am I? It's so funny because yesterday morning, Rafe said, he goes, Tina, it looks like Bo just tried to wake up and he was like, oh, I can't do it. Like, Rafe said he literally like looked up and I was like, oh. Like and laid back, like the guy's moaning and groaning and stretching. He was like, we were laughing so hard because Rafe goes, like laid back down and nuzzled in.
Royce.
It's not that he didn't have a good time. I just think he's blind and old. And I think he's beginning to be like, where the fuck am I? I think he's kind of like losing smell, taste, shit like that.
But he's not
taste,
losing
though.
his will to eat, though, is he?
No, he's definitely not losing taste. Smell, blind, deaf, for sure. But this MF, I fed this MF 9 milk bones last night. I literally, Hotel Vandivort in Springfield. This place is nice, y'all. Springfield, Missouri's popping. They got a bunch of cool shit down there.
Mhm.
Went to an antique store today called STD. Yeah, that's what the name of the place in Springfield, the thrift shop
Yep.
antique mall.
Is it next to Uranus?
Yeah, well, that's great. It says like new, used, and abused. I
Oh,
was like,
wow.
oh, hell yeah. You guys are fucking dirty.
You guys are punk.
You guys are fucking cool. But, yeah.
Let me ask you this about Royce.
Oh, I grabbed 9 milk bones in the hallway and
Oh.
stuffed them in my shorts.
And fed him all to him?
Fed them all.
And how fast did he gobble them?
Oh, man. He actually went slower than normal, but I think he just realized, hey, you know, I could choke. This could be it for me.
I don't think the way that he used to eat or the way he used to describe it, I don't think he cares about choking. I think if he choked, he'd be like, yep, this is how I want to go out.
Did I tell you guys on the pod that I had to use the dog choking methods on Bo?
I don't
Recently?
remember.
I mean, it was like in the
if it was recently, no.
Oh, it was in the last month or two. I had to because he was eating something, fucking swallowed it up so fast. I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden he walks up to me and like he was like bloated. Like, and I was like, Bo, what is wrong? And then I realized I was like, oh my God, he's fucking choking. He literally had no air. Like he was
Oh, God.
but he was like still trying to like eat treats that were on the ground. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh. And I like sprung into action. I went and I just gave him a pack, like a big smack on his back. And then I grabbed his stupid little back legs up and I was like lifting him up.
Wait a minute.
Hold, you know? And
Is that the actual method?
we did a wiki how on it one time. Like
I
how
don't
to prevent
remember.
a dog from choking.
Wait, that's because that's when Millie choked.
That's exactly what it was because we were freaked out about Millie choking. And honestly, I was like, thank fucking God I knew
And
that.
then you go,
It took a minute, dude, because I like smacked him on the back, like, and I did it like upwards to try to be like, give some blunt force trauma.
right.
You know, and yeah, the dog's 16, almost 17 years old, okay? Bo is an anomaly.
Well,
The fact that he's still alive. Did I hurt him when I gave him that big jolt? Probably. But guess what? He didn't give a fuck. He was still like,
it took the upside down thing to get it out.
had to literally grab his stupid little pork chop turkey legs, his little fucking corn nut legs, and grab him up. And I was like,
Well, he fortunately survived the choking, but he now has 2 broken back legs and his spine has been split in 2.
yeah, unfortunately, he did suffer a TBI during the Heimlich maneuver. So, yeah,
He'll be okay though.
no, he's definitely got a TBI for sure. He has been wonky since then. I mean, truly losing balance. No,
Were you there by yourself?
Yeah. No,
Was-
actually, Rafe was asleep. That's what it was. And I was so fucking loud that I could not believe he didn't wake up. But seriously, look, this is that was me. This photo right here, that was me.
Oh my God.
So I didn't do that. Actually, no, I kind of did do that first, the third move, the Heimlich maneuver. You know, so there's one method. Take your hand and shove it in their fucking mouth.
That's what Beth did.
Yes, but I couldn't have done that with Bo. And he was like, I think he had this thing lodged in there for probably I think he probably wasn't breathing for like 10 seconds. Because I'm telling you.
Did he come to you for help or to get more food?
He was coming. There were treats. He was coming up and licking like the ground while, there was still like treats on the ground and stuff.
Aw,
Oh, but I jumped into action. So, you know.
saved
yeah.
his life.
Yeah, I saved my little dog's life. I saved my dumb dog's life. This is actually what I was doing to him, though. We're talking.
The second.
Took the little fat boy up by his legs, just, and then
And did you see it come out or did he swallow?
I think he swallowed whatever was there.
Dislodged?
Oh yeah, that dog is not giving up anything. He
It maybe came forward and then he was like, oh, yeah.
he immediately was like swallowed it right back up because I think this is how he actually swallows. It's like this. Like, I don't think he is actually.
Does he chew?
I don't think he swallows. I think he actually inhales.
Does he chew?
I saw him chew the milk bone yesterday, but I think that was because he was like, well, this could be some kind of hard bone situation. Some kind of Nyla bone situation. It's just kind of some rawhide piece. Yeah, it was wild.
That's sad.
Yeah, so I had to fucking help his little. He is a monster, though. I mean, truly loves. And he had. This is how I know he was out of his element. He peed in the place, like not in our hotel room. It was like out while we were waiting for the elevator, because in that back building of the Hotel Vandevort where they put the degenerates, we didn't get to be in the main building. That's where the nice people go.
Oh, wow.
We were not there.
Did we stay in the nice part when you and I were there?
Yes, we stayed in the very nice part. So, Bo Pete with the elevator takes for fucking ever. I don't know if it's a piece of shit elevator or what the fuck's going on, but every time you hit that elevator, we're talking 2-3 minutes. And Bo just like, there were like these people petting him and stuff, and Bo literally was just like hanging out. And then he kind of like looked around and he was like, just started peeing. And I was like, I don't know if it's because he's confused or what. I really think he just didn't entirely know where he was.
Yeah.
So
he's used to walking down the steps and up the steps.
I know. And so, yeah, I'm basically like, oh, shit, I got to get this little boy on a routine.
Poor
or
guy.
Traveling. I mean, he was fine, but one of his little eyes is like messed up. So, which I think is the saddest part, because Rafe and I were like, oh my God, it's so cute. Bo was so tired. He opened his eyes and he was like, I can't. And then he went back to sleep. God, what a little angel. And then, like, when we woke up for the day, I was like, Bobo, your eye looks a little swollen, and it's like one eye that he has that's super fucking blind, like where it literally looks like he's like, I'm a witch. What's going on? I'm here to eat your soul and pussy. Like, oh, would you like a potion? Because it has gotten cray-cray. Like, I probably need to talk to Jessica Candage, because she has an elderly dog, Carlos, that has some fucked up blind eyes.
Candage.
So
Don't say Candage.
Why?
I don't think of her having that name.
Yeah, Barbara, that's her last name, Jessica CMUA.
Yeah, that's her name. Jessica C. MUA.
Jessica C. Makeup artist. But yeah.
Well,
So I don't know. I mean, there's something going on with the eye, but
he's
luckily,
elderly.
Here's the great part, guys. This is why I keep medications. I keep dog medications. I see these people out here. Oh, okay. There's a few things left in this prescription. Throw it. What are you doing? Hold on to it. Because I told Bo this morning and yesterday morning, I said, listen up, little boy, little Bo Peep, Royce. I know you're hurting right now, but we've got some really nice ointment at home that is going to cure you right up. So I just gave him as many milk bones as possible to keep his mind off of it. Put peanut butter down on a lick mat every time we left and stuff. So, but it was like sad. I came home last night, because I ran by in between the show. Because Rafe and I got to the club at 3 to record with Yakov. We ended up doing almost a 2-hour fucking podcast.
Damn.
Me, Rafe, and Yakov. And then, our first show was 6 p.m. It was like an elderly supper time show.
Yeah.
And then the second show was 8:45. So, like, while Rafe was still on stage, I ran back to the hotel to let Bo out. And that was when he peed and in the carpet. And that was very cool. But I did a great job. I had a very wet towel that was soaking up all of the water that was leaking out of the shower. So I just went ahead and said, hey, you guys go on without me, to the couple that I had befriended and fallen in love with outside of the elevator. I said, hey, you guys go ahead without us, okay?
I got to clean
I
this
got
up.
to clean this urine up,
They're probably like, oh, God,
I
that's
said-
disgusting.
I said I would love to have dinner with you guys. I would love to spend the night with both of you
They
this
were like,
evening. And they were like, what are you talking about, ma'am? And I was like, I am in love with both of you so much. Yeah. So they were like, I told them, hey, you guys go on ahead without me. Yeah.
I'll catch the next one.
Yeah. And then the people on the inside, they go, oh, God, did the dog? I go, oh, it's all good. I'm on it.
He passed. He passed.
He passed. Ah! Yeah. He passed. Oh, no. He passed.
He's
yeah.
a bad son.
That's what I'm going to start saying. Anytime Bo starts pissing somewhere, I'm going to be like, oh, he's going to be passing soon.
We just let him piss wherever.
I'll say, well, he's going to be passing soon. Let's just let him live out his golden years. What do you think? Do you have an elderly grandfather? Oh, is he living at your home? No, you have him in a nursing home.
Is he
That's
pissing in
funny.
mugs?
That's great. Well, who's taking care of the piss? Great. Okay. But yeah, so I grabbed the wettest towel in the world and I cleaned that motherfucker up. But when I came into the room, Bo wasn't even laying on his bed. He was just like laying on the side of the rug, like by the bed. I was like, why aren't you laying in your bed? You didn't know where it was.
I can't find it.
Oh, God.
Did you have to lead him to it?
It hurt my heart. I mean, I don't know. I think, yeah, pretty much.
You should have
He's-
said, follow my voice, Royce.
I know, but he's really, like, I think it's that bad. Like, he gets turned around because he can't see whatever.
Right.
So
He
it's
didn't
kind
know
of like,
where he was in
"Oh,
the first place.
oh,
Where am I?
oh."
Hello?
We tried to get him to lay in the king bed with us. He laid there for a minute, but he wants to be touching two things like at once, and he couldn't properly nuzzle where he was touching me and touching Rafe. So he was like, fuck it. And he was like, jumped off
He
the bed.
jumped off.
Yeah, jumped off the bed and just went to his little fucking little doggy bed and laid down and curled up tighter than that thing. So, Springfield was good to us.
That's wonderful, Barbara.
Yeah, we had a wonderful time. And we've got what? We have like just a few shows left on our tour. We've got November 13th, Austin, Texas.
And
The
Bobby,
Velveeta Room.
Bobby the Bone Man Jaycox is opening for us.
Yeah.
Big Slop City guy.
Big Slop City guy, Bobby the Bone Man Jaycox, will be opening up for us. And he also does have a podcast called Discombobulated.
Discombobulated.
Yeah, go follow his little stuff on there. But so, yeah, November 13th, Austin, Texas, the Velveeta Room. November 14th through the 16th, Libbie and I will be in St. Louis at the Flyover Fest. Randy will also, I think, I don't know if you're out of town, but hopefully you'll be at the Flyover Fest. Right, Randy?
Yeah.
Yeah, love it.
Mhm.
Okay, that's great. Well, it's a late night, so you're going to need to take a nap that day, okay? Because it's a 10 p.m. show, Randy, and I can't have you freaking nodding off or anything.
Yeah.
That's a great call and response. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so November 14th through 16th, St. Louis at Flyover Comedy Festival. November 20th, Chicago, the Den Theater. And then our final show of our freaking first ever headlining tour is November 23rd, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania at Helium Comedy Club.
And then afterwards, we go to a secret location
Secret location,
And-
only for Philly stands.
and have a end of the tour party.
Yeah, we're going to have a quick little tour hangout at a little spot I've always wanted to go to in Philly, and it's going to be a blast.
Stop saying that, Barbara. They're going to know.
Barbara, you don't know.
They have to come to the show, Barbara, to see the location.
You got to come to the show. If you want to come, where we're going to come and be coming after the show,
Yeah, I'm
you need
coming
to come
all
to
over.
the show. November 23rd, Philadelphia. So you go to our websites, get your tickets, follow our YouTubes, follow our podcast. Make sure you follow everything we do and all we love and care for. We love you. Night-night. Bye.
And thanks for Randy for doing this.
Randy, we fucking love you, bro.
Bye. Sorry.
If you don't like it, kiss her ass.
Brunch! If you don't like it, kiss her ass.
If you don't like it, kiss her ass.
Yeah, well, we did it.
Yay.